Yo, what is good, everybody? Welcome back. Today we're gonna be playing Dummynation. First, we have to do a country picker wheel. It's gonna land on a random country, and we're going to play as that country. Let's hope we get a good one. Let's hope we get a good one. Who do we get? We get Iran. Okay. Okay, so Iran starts off as a hard difficulty. Um, yeah, they're not looking too bad. Let's just play as them. Um, so we have 36th best GDP, 17th population, so not too bad. Not too bad. We're the 16th military power, 17th area. We don't really care about area. 119th GDP per capita. Hopefully we can get that up. 16th military power, which is pretty good. 75th defense power and 182nd political freedom. So we're a theocracy. We're probably gonna transition into like later on in the game. We're probably gonna transition into fascism, as it's the best, especially for late game. It's the best ideology, especially for late game. I highly recommend switching to fascism when you're in late game and everyone already hates you. We do not have the best exchange rate. That is okay. Well, we can just turn that up or down. Oh, we're gonna need probably more liquidity. We can do like 130k, maybe some of that. And yeah, we're just gonna have to go for that right now. Probably want some military research so we can actually afford the rest of these. We clearly need some self-sufficient economy, and we cannot afford another level in robotics. We can do reactive armor, which I'm probably gonna put a little bit of money into. Okay, so yeah, let's just get as many tanks as we can. And so, looking at our countries we have right off the bat, these guys are allied with Turkey, and they have pretty decent relations. We obviously have bad relations. We have good relations with a lot of like BRICS nations, especially like Russia, China, Brazil, India, Venezuela. We are at war with Israel, which makes that's true. And Armenia. Did I click on Armenia? Oh no, Azerbaijan. My bad. They're allied with Turkey, so probably not the best country to invade right off the start. I'd say Turkmenistan is probably something for a little bit later on. And I just kind of want to get some of our troops out right now. But we should probably go down for Africa. We still have time to get some economy. When the Arab League starts to fall, we're definitely gonna go straight after. We're allied with Qatar. Well, we're definitely gonna go straight after countries like Qatar, the UAE, and such. Cause let me just pull up economy real quick. Yeah, you can see why I want to go for like Qatar and the UAE. So this is gonna be like starting a new age of colonization at this point. And yeah, we could probably, yeah, let's just bring these guys down here. Madagascar is falling. Ironic that the French are down here. They're trying to regain their Madagascar colony. We could probably go for Madagascar, honestly. Let's just take up the rest of Madagascar. Is that France? Yeah. France is really going like not super historical. They didn't have Liberia. They didn't have Eritrea. Nobody had Liberia actually. Let's go for Tanzania now. Yeah. Too late to really change our mind. I guess we could buy a peace treaty, but that's kind of, why would we do that when we can just attack them right now and get the land as well? And let's just get some more troops on the way just in case. Just so we can, what the hell? Where did this come from? We'll just take out these guys later. They're not really going to be able to protect us. This is the thing. It would be cool to play as an African nation. I feel like that would be cool, and to stop like colonization of Africa. Because normally by the end of Dummynation games, Africa looks exactly how it did in like 1920 something, where there's only like a few independent African nations, and then everything else is just colonized. Everything else is just under European control. Yeah, let's just go for Zambia real quick and try to get our borders a little bit better. These guys, they're not too strong, so not terrible to attack, especially Zambia. Because it does, we already do have like a sea border with the DRC right now, but it gives us a direct land border with the Democratic Republic of the Congo, which if they don't end up becoming one of the African superpowers, which is normally African superpowers are like Ethiopia, Kenya. They normally end up getting just like really big militaries, and like look at Nigeria right now. They're colonizing their own continent. But the thing is, they did go insane, and now they're not that strong. And if you do know Nigeria, they have a good population, so we could actually go and attack Nigeria. Because they have a good population. Yeah, let's go and attack Nigeria. Because they do have a good population, so attacking them would be pretty useful. Russia is down here. In a lot of the games I've played recently, like as the US, as China, I have not seen Russia get like their colonies that they get in Africa. I don't know, just for them it feels really rare. Like it's like they rarely get colonies in Africa. To me, that's just what it feels like. It feels like they rarely ever get colonies in Africa. But yeah, attacking Nigeria is a good decision because it gives us good economy and population. Mostly population though. Yeah, like look at these population densities. We didn't really get anything from Mozambique. We did get some decent stuff from. Hey, Zambia's rising up. Okay, yeah, we'll just send like 10,000 commandos down here to deal with these guys. Take them out, man. Yeah, we didn't get that much from down here. We did get some decent stuff from Zambia, but look at what we're getting from Nigeria. They have good population. Also, Ghana does, which is under Nigerian control, so we can take that over as well. And everything else doesn't have very good population. It's kind of barren wasteland, pretty much. Yeah, you guys can come back up here. Alright, we have taken out Nigeria. And so let's just take a look at where we were, where we are right now. We're 22nd GDP. I feel like that's worse than what it was. I feel like that's worse than what it was. We are 8th military power, 7th area, 106th GDP per capita. I'm pretty sure we were like 111th before, right? So, we are 3rd population. Wow. How are we 3rd? We're above, what? Okay, wait, what the hell is happening over here? What the What the hell did I miss? What did I even miss? Oh my. Bro, what did America do? They invaded Canada. Of course, they didn't invade Greenland. Makes a lot of sense. But we're third population, which is insane. Um, so we're just below. Oh, really? India normally has the highest population. Um, we're just below India, which is insane because we only have 592 million, versus 1.65 billion right now. Obviously these aren't entirely accurate. Numbers are a little bit different in real life, but this is also a Steam game. So, what do you really play Dummynation for the accuracy, or do you play it for just having fun? You know. I don't normally play it for the accuracy. I don't know anybody who does. We could. Oh, we have given these guys time to build up, which isn't amazing. If we did decide to attack, like, Azerbaijan or something, or not Azerbaijan, Turkmenistan, or some of these central nations here. Uh, Obviously, Pakistan is out of the question. They're 10th military power. They're below us. We're 4th now. How did we grow so fast? That just doesn't. That's surprising to me. We're just below the United States of America in military power. They're only at 65. We could take that. We could overtake their military pretty soon if we just keep recruiting troops and stuff. Oh, we could definitely beat out that military soon. Turkmenistan reservists. Oh, what about diplomacy? They don't have anybody that would come to help them. Alright. Let's just go straight for Turkmenistan. I don't think it's gonna get us that much more. If we look at, like, oh no, not diplomacy. If we look at, like, economy, yeah, it's not gonna get us that much economy. What about population? Not much, but it's still, it's mostly for the land and also a more strategic position in Central Asia, which is a strategy game. So, uh, yeah, strategy is definitely something you want to use in a strategy game. Isn't that true? Should probably get some more tanks out. We're kind of going on the peaceful side right now. We just have to wait. So I would attack Saudi Arabia. They have insane gunners though. They should probably focus on getting some other soldiers. They have like no commandos, no tanks, and then just like 210,000 gunners. Make no sense. Um, Oman is pretty weak, but the thing is, they are part of the massive Arab League, which I do not want. I don't really want to beef with these guys. Same with Saudi Arabia. So they would have, just as I was talking about it. Okay, I guess we could spare. I guess we could spare some of this. Go down here. Yeah, look at all the dudes going after um all the guys chasing after China because they declared war on Oman. Yeah, we're probably gonna have a lot. We're definitely have a lot of enemies after that. Yeah, we're literally enemies with the entire Arab League. So not amazing, but you know, what do you expect? We have to attack people. The UAE just got invaded by China as well. China has awoken from their slumber. So is Saudi Arabia. Let's just go straight for the UAE because China weakened the UAE. Let's just go straight for the UAE. Because, like I showed you earlier, they have insane economy. How have we not gotten anything yet? This is a scam. They got like all of the economy. That's such a scam. Because we were the ones to actually like get down here and get everything. We'll invade China later if we actually go for 100% here. I don't think we are going to go for 100%, but... Okay, let's just invade Qatar. I don't even care right now. Let's just take Qatar to make up for all the missed stuff elsewhere. No, China. Bad China. This is ours. Yeah, the entirety of like the Arab League is collapsing right now. Which normally this is like, you normally expect this to be a little bit of a later game event. Happening pretty early this game. I'm not complaining though. I'm getting some decent economy. Japan and China, Japan stole all the Saudi Arabian stuff from me, and China stole literally all of the Omani economy from my Iran Empire, but it's not that bad. Afghanistan is another target. They don't have any friends either. They're actually pretty friendly with us. Our most friendly person. We should probably get some alliances. I'm not sure why I didn't do that early game. We can get one with those guys. We can get one with China. We can probably get one with Russia. Yeah. What about India? No, we cannot get one with India. What about Brazil? No. Brazil normally ends up being a pretty strong nation. Let's just check our statistics again. We are the 14th GDP. That is an insane jump. We were like 100 and something if last time we checked. And that's just from like Qatar, the UAE, and Saudi Arabia. We are the 16th or 14th GDP, 4th population still, obviously. Or wait, no. Weren't we 3rd? I think we were overtaken by the US again. Yeah, we were. 805 million. Oh my god, what the hell? What even is this? Absolute behemoth over here. We're gonna have to watch out for that. 77th GDP per capita, still not enough. We need to get that a little higher. 7th area, doesn't really matter. 2nd military power. No, China's weak. China has weakened themselves, which is really surprising. Normally they don't do that. Okay, I fixed it. Yeah, China normally does not get themselves that weak normally. So I'm guessing it's the US then. No, they're 6th military power. Russia, India. Yeah. 147 million. Damn! That is gonna be hard to beat. We're gonna have to lock in with recruiting if we're gonna be able to beat that. What does Russia even have? Not that bad. Just get a temporary alliance with them. Someone I want to... We could... I don't really want to take Iraq, actually. And last time we checked, weren't they allied with... Okay, what are these guys' diplomacy? Sorry, Azerbaijan's diplomacy. They're still in alliance with Turkey. They're just short of alliance with someone else. Oh my... I actually hate rebels, bro. It's fine. Let's just go deal with these guys real quick. It's not going to be that bad. When Egypt falls, which they kind of already are, should we go for the Nile River? Because if we just look at economy here, all of it is just along the Nile River and like Alexandria. And we look at population again, like just all along this. Actually, Burundi and Rwanda aren't actually that bad. They're pretty good. Same with Kenya. But I feel like we should probably go for Egypt before anyone else does, because they're pretty weak as well. They're not that strong. So we're just gonna keep building our military, and while we do that, we're gonna go after Saudi Arabia or Egypt. So let's just get all of our dudes and let's invade Egypt real quick. Now this is probably gonna pull some of like Libya right now. Is attacking us. Some of these other nations. We did just drop a lot there. Yeah, we're third military power now. Still not that weak. We're at war with the wait. Oh shoot. Okay, we can get a peace treaty with them. That was a little concerning. I did not like that. Yeah, they're weakening us by a lot, but we're just gonna keep pumping out more dudes. We don't have the money for these right now. France is attacking Libya, so we could probably get in on that. I don't know if I want to, though. It doesn't really matter. I don't think we will. Now we're also soon going to share a direct land border with Israel, which I didn't even sign. You guys didn't. I didn't sign a peace treaty with them, and they just are not at war with us anymore. Let's just look at our diplomacy with them. They hate us, but they're not at war with us right now, which is kind of surprising because we started off at war. I have seen that happen before, though. There's been like a few times, I think, where I've just been playing a normal Dummynation game. Someone is in alliance with me. Then they take a second. They leave. They stop being allies with me. I check, they're no longer allies with me. I don't bother to add them back. And then I check like a minute later and they're allies with me again. Okay, we got all of Egypt, which is amazing for our economy and our population. Yeah, 14th GDP still. We are going down though. We're 14th still right now. 14th GDP, 14th place. We're third population again. We are officially housing 1 billion people. Iran is the third country to surpass 1 billion people out of everyone here. India's at 2 billion. China's at 2.3 billion, almost 4 billion, or 2.4 billion. We are the third military power again. We're back up. We were second before though. These guys are first. I'm guessing America is second. Yeah, 95 million. Oh, we can catch up. Only if we're recruiting troops though. We kind of need to be recruiting guys to be able to catch up. Yeah, we'll just get some more guys out. And we'll just speed it up a little bit. We're in 2050 right now. So, not amazing. Not too bad, though. Uzbekistan is probably out of the question right now. Yeah, I wouldn't really say I want to attack Uzbekistan. Afghanistan still isn't that bad of an idea, but they wouldn't really give me that much stuff. No, not diplomacy. I accidentally keep clicking that. Like, they don't have very good population, except that, like, their capital, and same with economy. Literally, like, no economy except for their capital. Yeah, see, this is what I've talked about. China, like, stole all of this, the Emirates, GDP. We got Qatar, though, luckily. And Japan stole this nice, GDP up here. Especially around, there, so. Not amazing. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. This might be our chance. This might be our chance to settle ties. Yeah, we're gonna have to do it. We're going after Israel. This is probably gonna make a lot of people mad. Yeah, see what I'm talking about. Myanmar, really. France, Spain, and Portugal. Maybe not Portugal, but they are. I'm not sure if they're in NATO, but I'm pretty sure they're in the EU. I think they're in NATO. France and Spain are the ones we have to worry about. They have some decent militaries. We can probably pay them to go away, though. Yeah. I don't really want to fight you guys right now. If we do look at our GDP map in a second, Israel has some really good GDP or a really good economy. Yeah, look at that. We snatched all of that up from Turkey. They have some really good economy there and also really good population. That probably made us a lot stronger. We still have guys declaring war on us. They're still mad at us. The Netherlands, New Zealand, Uzbekistan. I don't really care about Uzbekistan. Or New Zealand. Yeah. I guess New Zealand's something, but the Netherlands we might have to look out for because they are in NATO as well. So they're going to have to be something to look out for, but we just easily destroy their divisions. Sending more at us is just going to make them weaker. And oh, what the hell? Germany was going for a more 1939 feel here. They attacked Poland, so I'm kind of getting some nostalgia there. Some well, I wouldn't call it nostalgia. Normally, nostalgia is good memories. I'd call it more not really a great thing to have happened. Kind of good that they were wiped out. If they were, so oh wow, okay, okay, we are really seeing the collapse of NATO right now. Like, let's count. Slovenia is in NATO and they're gone. They've collapsed. Hungary was in NATO. They're gone. They've collapsed. North Macedonia, Montenegro, they're all gone. They were in NATO as well. This is actually insane. We're seeing the collapse of NATO right now. Like, no NATO members exist and aren't unfriendly with like the rest of NATO right now. Yeah, that's really interesting. China is invading Canada. I don't really blame them. That's kind of just free land. That's just free land at this point. Because there's no one to defend it. NATO's collapsed, pretty much. There's no one to defend it. It's pretty much just free land, I'm gonna be honest. I don't really blame them for that. Oh, wow. Oh, well, there goes Sweden. They reformed their old, like, Kingdom of Sweden borders, where they had Finland, and, well, I guess they're kind of paying the price. What is with this, like, World War II kind of thing? Germany, this is literally, Germany invaded Poland, Italy has Albania, what the hell, man? Now, Sweden is collapsing. That was pre-World War One, but Sweden is collapsing now. So, like, what the heck is happening? This is interesting, very confusing. Very interesting indeed, though. It is very fascinating to watch the collapse of NATO, and it's also going to be useful for us because it means that it's going to open up opportunities for us to invade countries like the United States. And even if we invade through Armenia and Georgia and get into the Black Sea, we could probably invade Romania, then maybe Italy. Italy's pretty weak right now. And just kind of move through Europe without NATO. Obviously, NATO still exists for a lot of these countries, but, like, other than that, China is just taking over Sweden. Sweden is now Chinese. Not something I was expecting to say today or ever, but we're still only third military power. Kind of need to catch up. Oh, we're third population, 1.3 billion people. 11th GDP. I feel like we've been on 11th for a while. Oh no, we were on 14th earlier. We are climbing our way up the ranks, so that is pretty cool. Yeah, that is pretty interesting, isn't it? Kuwait is getting invaded, and then Iraq comes to their rescue. I thought Kuwait was already invaded. Let's just steal this from China. Okay, wait. Iraq? No. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I told you guys to get out of there. I thought I was going to be able to be slick with that. I was indeed not. But we did grab up Kuwait. And we look at economy. They've got a pretty good economy down there. They've got a good population as well. So, pretty good. I feel like we've gave Iran a pretty good empire here. Let me know if you want to do anything else. Let me know if you want me to play what country you want me to play as next. I will play as any country. I would reluctantly play as the Vatican probably. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.